I gotta be honest with you guys, I am just tired. I'm late with my update video this week because I just ran out of time. I'm tired. I think there's a lot of people who can agree with me on that. There's just so many things going on. Um, I'm gonna link a video that I saw came out yesterday that gave me a lot to think about. It's called The Troll Army of Big Oil. I'm gonna link it somehow, some way. I'm going to make it happen. But the video talks about a marketing term that goes back decades: astroturfing. It was perfected by Big Tobacco when the studies started coming out about how smoking could be bad for you. So, the reason why the tactic is being brought up again is because it's being used by Big Oil. Now that we have all of these studies about the effects of fossil fuels, not just on our climate, but also our health, for example, in the case of natural gas and stoves possibly being linked to childhood asthma, there's a lot being unpacked right now, kind of all at once in a lot of directions when it comes to the oil and gas industry. And now we're seeing Big Oil using this tactic. The other video has a lot more examples of it. He is a professional and can explain it better than I can, and I really encourage everyone to watch that video. It's giving me a lot to think about when it comes to the way I navigate big oil propaganda. It certainly confirmed a lot of suspicions for me. If you subscribe to my newsletter over on Substack, maybe you saw ahead of time that there was a fossil fuel speaker at PMAC 2023. So it's a climate actions based conference that was very high profile. And on one of the panels, there was a representative from the fossil fuel industry. And thankfully, there was a scientist who stood up and held them accountable. The footage will be linked below. The other exciting things are the announcements of celebrities in the UK and investors in the US and Canada are taking action against the fossil fuel industry. Celebrities are calling on UK banks to stop financing new oil and gas and coal fields. Famous names including Stephen Fry and Emma Thompson. Stop the Money Pipeline Coalition members have rounded up investors and they have filed a climate shareholder resolution at major US and Canadian banks. The resolutions call on the banks to adopt policies to phase out financing of new fossil fuel exploration and development, disclose robust transition plans on how the banks intend to align financing activities with their near-term emissions reduction targets, and set 2030 absolute emissions reduction targets for energy sector financing. This was filed at banks like JP Morgan, Chase, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and the Royal Bank of Canada. So the political and social landscape is quickly shifting for the oil and gas industry very fast. Their social agency is slipping with every single move that they make to try and save face. The call for accountability for the fossil fuel industry is coming from all directions now, and it's growing louder every single day. So remember to divest your assets from fossil fuels and amplify Indigenous voices and take climate action. That's all I got for you today. Remember to check out the website and the climate action button. There will be all kinds of groups for people to amplify and take part in demanding climate action from our leaders. All kinds of tactics and all kinds of approaches, and yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happening. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and try and calm down because there's just so much. All right, bye.